Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you for joining me, I hope you're all well. So today it's another video on the winter. Now I did look it up and I've forgotten what it's called again. The kit that I'm using from Janie B. Winter bouquet, I think it is. I did put it in the description yesterday in the video and it will be in today's as well. So yeah, winter bouquet, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Journal. So we made the cover on film yesterday. I'm using the royal we because I'm talking about you as well. Yeah, I think that's the front, isn't it? I didn't glue the edges, but I have glued down in the middle because I'm going to sew around the edges, so it still needs doing. I've glued down in the middle the shiny silver card, and I have added, which kind of goes more with the inside than the outside, but I've added a closure, some glittery bluey grey ribbon, which will be stitched in. So this can be stitched all the way around, which will hold the edge of, sorry, it might be a bit closer, will hold the edge of this down and make it a bit fancy as well. Yeah, so that's still to do. I have cut out trimmed and folded the pages from the kit, of which I think we ended up with 7. I haven't put them into any kind of order. I haven't even thought about putting them in the book yet, putting them together as a signature, but there will be those 7. There will be, I haven't got any of the smaller size doilies. I'm into big doilies now, so I'm going to have to order some doilies. I have had them from various places, but if any of you know a really good shop for me to get a mixed batch of doilies, where I can get them in the UK, so I don't mind buying from abroad as long as it's not going to triple the price with the postage, which often it does. So yeah, any ideas for doilies, please let me know. Yeah, so the pages are there. It will also have a page of music in it. Now I have brought some music paper with me for something else. I've got two books on the go at the moment. No, I've got lots of books at the go at the moment. I've got 2 go-to books of music on the go at the moment. One of them's very yellowy and the other one's really white. And I don't know which one I'm going to use in here, so it might be that the white is better. I'm going to fold this one over anyway, but these I might be using with today's project, because today I am going to work on this lovely green envelope from Tanya at Tatty Treasure, and I have a blue one that I've had in my, well, I've got a few of them in my stash. I used up, I don't know if I got lots of them at the charity shop, maybe a big packet of them. Anyway, I kind of dyed them with blue, don't know if it was just ink. I think that was just blue ink that I was playing about with in the summer, and I keep finding a few of them, keep turning up, so I thought, I'll do one of those while I'm at it and then decide which one I want in the book. Very probably the green one. And then I've collected a few things along that I thought might go. I hope I'm not rattling the microphone wire there for you. So the 2 pieces of paper you've seen. I'm starting to realise that I quite enjoy going through my stash, picking out bits of things that I might use. The only trouble is I pull out so much stuff and I don't put it all away again. That's why I end up with so much junk on my desk. I thought I might want some, I'm going to collage on them, so I thought I might want a bit of text, and again I tried to go for a whiter book rather than my vintagey, which I've got over here from yesterday, day before yesterday. Yeah, I've got vintagey book pages here on my desk waiting to be used up, but I wanted something a bit more white. So I've got this, which is it's a Reader's Digest book, but it's French, in French, so that's just giving it a little bit more interest in my opinion. And it's I don't know, it's from about the 60s, thereabouts. I pulled 3 pieces of my 6x6 papers out that I thought maybe, I suppose I ought to leave leave some of these on show. Maybe you can see them there, just so that you can see the colour palette that I'm going for. So I don't know if you can see that far. Yeah, I just pulled 3 out that I thought I might use. Again, I'm just talking about collage, so I'm only going to be using little bits of these things. It'd be nice if I was using them all up, but I'm not. Of course, I've got that big page which printed one-sided, which is actually from the kit. I've got a lovely silver, I even forgot I had these, silver doily when I was looking for my other doilies. Yep, so a piece of that might be nice, so to enhance the silver theme. Didn't get my tongue around that. I've also brought this little bit of silvery bling. I've been using this all Christmas. If you remember, I bought a big roll of it. I think it was Carol actually that signposted me to it, because I had a devil of a job finding it. But yeah, thanks Carol. I've loved it and I've used it a lot, and I don't think it'll be going away. I think I'll be using it a lot more. I found a couple of these things which I thought might go, and were in one of my little use it up pouches from last time I did a use it up. I believe these are from Happiness in Crafting, G. Kerr. I brought my little snippet that was left over. Do you remember that lovely green snippet that I made? Thought that might not go. I probably need more green envelopes. Probably do 3. I can see one out of the corner of my eye actually. So I have brought Nanine's numbers, Nanine at Collage Type. If you remember, she's just brought these out, and you can get them free on Tanya at Tatty Treasure's Buy Me a Coffee site. So I don't know if her Buy Me a Coffee site is linked in my description, maybe not, but her actual Etsy shop and her channel, her YouTube channel, and Tatty Treasures and Friends Facebook group are all in my description, and you can probably get to these for free. You don't have to buy her a coffee, they're a freebie. Of course, buy her one if you feel like it, it'd be nice. But yeah, you can get to those from one of those places. Again, a couple of little pieces that were just kicking about to be used up, they may or may not. These are also little tiny labels from, I think they were from this, yeah they were, so they were on with this freebie here, so little tiny ticket labels from Nanine at Collage Type. Gosh, you see what I mean, the fun I've had just pulling things together. And then I'll just try and grab this in one handful, which might be tricky, but oh sorry, I knocked the microphone. Yeah, so all these little bits are from the kit that I'm using. Some of them I printed off last year. These tickets look like I've printed them half size, or even more, or less as it were, because I think that's the size they should be. So yeah, they've come out sweet. Yep, so hopefully I'll use some of those up. And then for a little bit of, let's move all that to one side, for a little bit of floofy poofiness, just some bits of lace, mostly white, a couple of green, this lovely one from, and this is all I've got left of it, but it's actually gone quite a long way. This is from Justine at House of Mahalo, and I absolutely love it. I think that'll be nice on there. Yeah, so just some bits you've seen many times, I think. So let's start with, like I say, I have got another envelope I could decorate. What's I done with that little one? But I'm going to have a go at these two. Let's move my papers out of the way. I don't want to be inking or gluing on them. Yeah, and I'm just looking at this now. I'm thinking I might make, I think I'll make a music envelope. Make one up and yeah, decorate that as well. So obviously they're not all going in the journal. One definitely will, 2 may. What am I doing? Because I've got it folded in half. Let me have a little think before I cut any more off that. So I like the flap the right way, which means I need to be upside down. Is that right? Yep. I think if that's going to be the flap, I'll take a bit of that off, definitely. There. Yep. Oh, my microphone, I'm going to wiggle you a bit. It just feels a bit tight and I can't move. Sorry. There we go, that's better. Especially since I've just dropped that on the floor. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Right, where was I? Upside down. Yes, you're upside down and you're what I wanted there. So, yeah, it's going to be too big for a journal that size. So this has just reminded me, Tanya sent me, didn't she, an envelope, lovely envelope made out of music paper. I still didn't ask her if she'd made it herself. It was very well made. Yeah, and she did it on the slant. It was a slantwise one. Are we the right way up there? No. What have I done? Are you the right way? Oh, I do tie myself in knots. Right, you need to be upside down if I want you the right way. Got there in the end. So what do we want? Fairly big flap. I'm going to cut it down, obviously. So yeah, let's crease that properly. There's my little creaser. So already I've set off doing something other than what I intended doing, but isn't that the fun of crafting? Yeah, and I'm going to fold that up, but not right up. You probably can't see. I'm going to ink the edge in a minute so you can. You know, just for room to put things in. Let me just ink that and then you can see. Well, you'll probably see how wonky I've cut it, I'm guessing, but maybe not. Can you see? That's standing out a bit more. Yep, it's about the size of that, isn't it? Actually, that's not bad. Not a bad envelope now. I think what I'll do is put those corners, because I'm not very good at freehand cutting. I'll just put those, so I've got the flap there. I'm just putting it together, but not squeezing it, because I don't want to crease there. Just so I get the two corners together, and then I'm just going to pop them in my corner rounder. That's it. Yeah, just no, I don't think that's enough. Not round enough, so I'm going to cut them. Let me get those bits together. I'm going to cut them at an angle. I'll have to get a bigger corner rounder, won't I? Yep, so they're definitely equal, even angles. Let me try and ink round it so you can see. Whoops. It's very busy music paper, this one, isn't it? I'm just doing this at the minute so you can see the shape that I've gone for. Yeah, so that's a really easy envelope, you know, way to make an envelope. And I'm thinking I will probably stitch that one up, so I'm not going to glue it. I mean, I could glue it and stitch afterwards, couldn't I? That might make life a little bit easier. I'll just put the tiniest amount of art glitter just to hold it while I'm decorating it. But yeah, it's definitely going to be stitched, this one. Okay, so there we go. So you don't have to have envelopes if you want to craft along with me. Just make yourself some. Yeah, you can make them out of the kit papers, you can make them out of anything. Absolutely anything you've got lying around. Right, so now I've got 3 to embellish. So let's start with, I'm going to start with a really plain one, I think, because I'm eager to do a bit of collage. So I'm going to, ever so lightly for me, ever so lightly just ink the edge to give it a bit of a frame so that I can see, you know, what I'm doing and what I want. It's a lovely kind of matte envelope, this. Yeah, the feel of the paper is nice and matte, so it's going to grab the glue and things easy, which is nice. That's it. Stop before you go crazy. Right, so let me try and bring some things in so you can look at them, because I know half the fun of watching somebody create with bits is looking at the bits they're pulling from. Oh, I've also brought, oh dear, don't know if I'll use them or not, because there is a lot of flowers in there. Well, you can see now because I've chucked them everywhere. I've also brought some stickers, but they're very shiny, so that's I've got some washy ones here. Don't even know if I've had these open. I must have done. It's just that they're roses and bear with me a tick. I saw a couple of roses there, and we've got roses on the paper, look. Yeah, so I might use a couple of those. I can put these to one side now. I've got out of them what I wanted. And I've also brought labels, like, you know, plain blank labels and definitions to just in case I'm looking for something different. You know, in my drawers I've always got my labels from Tracy Fox and Artie Mays. Yeah, I like that on there actually, but let's not get ahead. Let's not get ahead. I think I'm going to like everything I put on it, so... Oh, I've unleashed the numbers. Let's get them back in. Otherwise they'll be all over the shop. Sorry guys. I hope it's not shining on you too much, that paper. So it started out a nice bright morning. It's not cold, particularly here in the well, here in Lincolnshire in the UK, but it's gone kind of dark. Have some paper. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just clouded over or if we're heading for rain. I gave up a long time ago looking at the weather forecast. Right, that's enough of that. Made some nice little nibbly tears. I'll start with a big piece and then see where I go. It probably won't end up that big. I'm getting very gung-ho with the old inking just lately. I'm going to have to calm myself down a bit. I think it's partly I've kind of been chasing myself. What do they say? Meeting myself coming backwards. Yeah, it's definitely too big, that. Just recently, not with planned things. You know, I planned my day with, you know, sort of the things I'd like to get done or things we need to get done, and then, you know, things just keep popping up and popping up and popping up, and I keep thinking, right, after today I'm going to be done, I'm going to be sorted, still things to do, but, you know, I'll be on top of the worst of it, and then more things arrive and more things happen, and I'm not complaining. I keep getting visitors, which is lovely, and of course you never know when you can't have visitors anymore, do you? So, you know, family visitors. And then I keep, you know, I'm getting up the next day and like, right, I'm playing catch up. It just seems to be like that all the time. Right, I definitely want some background on here, so I could stencil, I could stamp, but I want to just collage a lot today, to be honest. So let's just rip it straight in half. I'll try a cornery piece. Oops, a lot of white on there. Well, that ended up a lot smaller than I was intending. I guess I need to stop thinking about this because, you know, I've made everything match. You know, I've pulled everything together that matches, so it wouldn't really matter, to be fair, what I put down. Do we want that? Quite like that underneath, I think, and poking through. And I really do want that on there. I think I might go for that first and then decide, otherwise I'm going to change my mind, aren't I, about what I want. And I quite like it on that brown piece of paper there, so I'll pull my glue book, it's part of my glue book that. I'll pull my glue book to the side to glue on, and I'll keep working on that, oh, where's my glue stick there? Yeah, so yesterday I made a couple more of those, you know, using up the book pages to create a collage full sheet, just book pages, inked pieces of book pages, and I actually used my Elmer's purple glue. I remembered to use that. Where did that piece of, you know, for something that's going to be, because I Mod Podged on the top. Put that far too far over now, haven't I? Ooh, come underneath. Yeah, good old book page, I was going to say then. Good old glue stick, there we go. It lets you move things, that's better. Yeah, so when I just grabbed for it now, there was my purple one there, that's why I was a bit confused as to where it was. Let's go right into the corner with that. We'll get rid of this page because I'll forget. Right, now if I've just remembered, I was going to say if I remember rightly, I have just remembered that these little, last time I used these stickers on camera, I could not get the back off them. I'm pleased I've remembered now. Whether that's going to be the same, I don't know. I am going to just cut a bit closer too, because they're washy, and it looks to me like, I think they're washy anyway. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they look like they've got an awful big, you know, border of just plain washi, which is not really what I want. So I'm going to cut round and hope that might help me get the backing off. It might make it worse, but I think it was pretty bad anyway, so how much worse can it be? I think last time what I had to do was stop the camera eventually, so I'll just give it a couple of goes, and then if I have to I will, because yeah, it will be very boring to watch, and it's very frustrating when you know your camera is running and you're trying to do something, and yeah, trying to do it in view and feeling like a fool. Doesn't take much. Actually, there's a lot of leaf on it, isn't there, as well? Whoops. So I hope you're all well, enjoying some crafting, in good health, as best you can be. I'm doing okay. Obviously my knee is, it certainly isn't getting any better. It probably is getting worse actually, but you know, the weather doesn't help, and Did I do it with a pin last time? That just came to me. Did I stick a pin in it? Might have done. My box is getting full. I got all those paper clips out yesterday, and instead of putting them away, they're just sitting there in that box. Right, I think this is the side that's coming off, so that's the side I can stick my pin in. Let's do it in this leaf, and then if I make I'm going to stick it right in, I can just trim the leaf off. Come on, off you come. Haha! Oh look, that was good. I'll have to try and remember that one. Well, they feel good and sticky, which is good. Means I won't have to add anything to it, hopefully. Right, don't curl up on me too much, right, Denise? Think about why you want this, because you're only going to get... Although I know it's washing, it may come up, but I'm doing it as if I'm only going to get one go, and then we'll see. Yeah, so I maybe could have cut a bit of washi out there, but actually that green envelope is showing through it fine. Yeah, pleased I trimmed it down. Oh, it's nice to be getting the flowers out again, I have to say. Haven't had many flowers out this winter. Lovely. Right, so what we're going to do over here, so I want it floofy. Ooh. Excuse me. Some of that would be nice on there. Right, now I'm not going to be putting this in the signature, am I, because I've done it that way up. Just lay it on there. Leave it on there and let it speak to me. Right, let's just put my lid on my glue. I don't want doily on it. Do I want some lace? Do I want some of these? I'm just going to try a number, because I'll know straight away, I think, when I put it on, if a number is... there's some with like a greenish background. We don't want a number 2. Number 9 or number 6. We'll have a number 9. Yep, I don't dislike that. So I'm thinking just a bit of that. I know it's a shame to cut it in half, but let me just cut it and see. So we've still got that lovely bird on the other half. These labels. Yeah, so I want this one fairly full on. Got these nice, oh, I've got some green ones that are, let's put it there so you can see. Got some green ones somewhere that I've got. Yeah, like that. A distressed butter part of the. Is there a smaller one? That one's a bit big. Oh, that one's nice. Look. Oh, what got me then? Yeah, trying to think where they're from, these labels, and I cannot for the life of me. I know I got them at the beginning of the winter. No, I cannot think at all where I got them from. I think I do prefer that as a 6, you know. We've got too much with the 2 corners going on. Quite like it though, you know me, I do like a lot. They're both completely different. Just wondering how I can tie them in. Perhaps with a piece of, I don't know if this is going to work, it's just an idea. They just look like 2 completely different, pretty but different things, whereas maybe if I can put a bit more of this book page under this, it will bring the 2 things together. Is that kind of where I had it? Yeah, I might even go with some lace on it as well. Let's go more is more with the first one, shall we? Why not? A little bit of over the topness. That's a good word for you today. I haven't made up any words for a while, have I? Over the topness. Bit of clock on. Yeah, it's raining. I hear the rain. Sounds like fine but persistent. Is that the right way up? 9, 10, it is. I have to think about that one for a minute. Oops. I've got all those numbers out again. I'm a devil for it, aren't I? Okay, glue stick. On you go. Oops, right to the edge and right to the top, that's it. What have I done with that beautiful label? Right, where was I going with it? Over the top, yep, I think I'll just layer everything up and then I'm not spending too much time. Just, do we want a bit of that showing now? I want it up there, and I want that number 6 over it all. I don't know why I do. It's just one of those I want it things. I suppose now I've got you know, 4 pieces in my collage rather than 3, 1 and 3 on the other, and that yeah, in theory that book page is tying them together. Yeah, I like it, and I do think it needs a little bit of lace. So let me just pick these numbers up again because I don't want to lose them, and I certainly don't want to have to pick them up off the floor because they're quite little. Oh, alive. Lovely, that's it, got them. There's 2 labels under him. Can go in the pot with those, right. Start tidying as I go. Started being good at this at one point and then lost the plot, didn't I? Right, we were going for some lace or some trim or some such. Yeah, that's, no matter what I put that on, it's going to look gorgeous, isn't it? Bit too much, which I think that one's going to be as well. So we've either got a little bit of white lace, you know, which I can distress and bring down a bit. Maybe just a little bit in the corner. Oh, we've got some organza, which I think may just get lost. Right, what about a little bit of this in the corner? With what? with anything. Shall we have it a bit more ratty-tatty? And I might just distress it a little bit with some ink. Maybe it's just a smidge too big. That's it, rip it some more if I can. That's it, that's better. Just a little bit of, do you know what I'm thinking? Can I reach now? Bear with me. Oh, I have to have everything over here. I'm trying to keep my desk a little bit clearer for working on, instead of having everything on it. And it is all in reaching distance, it's just that my microphone won't let me. I wonder if I can just go with an odd, tiny little bit. Can you see what I'm doing? I hope you can. Of the gold, the tiniest little bit. I like that rip there. Bit of fabric tack, do we think? Yeah, just dotted it. Oops, there's a bit already there. Oh, there's a lot there. Let's get that lid on. It's obviously volcano in this morning again. And where's my little glue? Save my fingers a little bit. That's it. Scrunch it up. Yeah, I like it. Now I'm thinking something might be nice on here. Let's put all the what do we want on here? So we've got the little bits and pieces. I'm not sure whether they go or not though, from the kit. The labels, here we are. I knew there were somewhere. Tickets, that's what I was trying to say. Oh, he's quite nice on there though. Let's have a look. He's a bit full on, like the actual envelope is. It's the, is it a cardinal? I think it's the cardinal. Which we don't have unfortunately in the UK. That's a pity. So I've only ever seen them in pictures. That's not very square. How did I manage that? Bit better. Right, let me get rid of these tiddly bits or they'll be on my floor again. There we go. I need to keep my eye on the time as well. I have got a delivery coming today. I've got a new electric recliner chair coming. And obviously it's not going to be on show there, it's going to be on show there. Yeah, but I want it all on. I was just wondering if I want anything under it, but I don't think I do. Just make sure I've inked round here. It's just so the back's got a little bit of something on it. In fact, I could always try not to stick that lace to the... I could always just have a little one in this corner as well, couldn't I? Oh, got a matching one there, look. We don't really want it matching. Oh, we could have a number. Let's have another number. Yeah, I think they're my new, a number or one of these little labels. That one, let's have a look, because that's the same shape, but... Right, we'll have the bird on the right way up, shall we? But I quite like... Oh, I like the number. Super, right. That's one piece done, and we've made the music envelope, even though we haven't decorated yet. Come on up. Thank you. Right way up. Yes. There. Oh, nearly rubbed it with a wet cloth then. Gosh, very wet, not been out long. Yeah, my fingers are getting a bit sticky now. Bit sticky. I'll wipe them on that wet cloth in a minute. I'll put this down without glitter. Save my fingers a little bit. And I'm already thinking about my next piece. I'm sat here looking at, actually I'm looking at that green snippet. Does that want something behind it? Probably if it was on the front I would put something behind it and layer it up, but I think you know, we want to be able to tell which is the front piece of the actual envelope. That is just a bit of extra. It's stuck. Yeah, pleased with that one. So we went for number 9. We've got 9 there and 16 on the back. Right, what I was looking at, I was sat here, when I said to you I'm sat here looking at me next, thinking about it, I was looking at that lovely snippet. I've really loved these snippets. I must make some more. Must make another. Oh, do you know, and that's going to hold that flap down lovely. Super. So all I need is a little bit of embellishment. Did I go around this? Did I ink this? I know I did parts of it. Yeah, just some little bits of embellishment, not too much, because obviously the music is very fussy, and you know, we want to celebrate the music. We want it to be the star. Otherwise, we could have just used any old paper. Yeah, and it's not heavy, but it's you know, it's weighted enough. Is that the way around I want it? I quite like it that way, I think. Yeah, let's put it there so I know which way up I want it. Whoops, that way up, please. So, like I say, nothing too much, but I want something. I definitely don't want book page. I don't think I want a circle. I'm not even sure about that. It's too big. Whoops. Oh dear, somebody's grinding next door. Now that's just a stamped piece. That's going to be stitched up there though, isn't it? No, I want something thin, I think, and what? Thin and long. Just trying to think what I might have word-wise. Let's get in the drawer out. Journal, timeless. Oops. Kind of gets lost, doesn't it? I'm just trying a few. I don't dislike the black writing on it, to be honest. Field notes. Sorry, I've taken them out of your way again. Oh yeah, these are street signs these are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Old Baker Street. Discover, which I think are from Artie Mays. Oh, I've got a lovely bit of yeah, what is that? You're all shouting at me, aren't you? That is Edith Holden. Oh, I've got a plate. No, I like that. I like that. Don't want Discover, I don't think. And I quite like Friendship. Just have a look if there's anything else before I'm not looking through loads, just one more dig, because I've got a lot of words in here. A lot of them repeated, but I don't think there's any more black. Oh, Seek Stillness. No, not with music, it's far from still. There's another. Right, let's make a choice from those. Oops. See, I really like this one colour wise. Does it have to particularly go with the theme? Because this isn't, yeah, I don't think this will be going in that journal because it's not the right colour. So, because I like it and it's a piece I've had a while to use up, I'm going to put this on there because this envelope can go into stash. That is not dark enough. Let me just ink my pad a little bit. So it says common flowering rush and looks like brainhead burr reed. Yeah, before I think about it too much, I'm going to put it down there, and I will put it away with my nature things, I think. Ephemera. Oh, upside down would not be fun. I'm thinking I would like just a little, put those back, just a little something, I don't know what, in that corner. I've got stamps, but stamps aren't what I want, you know what? Well, these are doing me proud today, aren't they? Is that one too big? No, I like it. Oh, Nanine, you're a star. These lovely numbers. I did love them the minute I saw them, I had to say. I sometimes get a sneaky look in advance, and I did with these. And yeah. Tanya said to me, "You're going to like these," and she was right. She knows me well. I did. Okay, I'm going to put this down then. Fabric-tack, I think. Kind of there, was it? Obviously I can put more in the edges if it needs it, but I'd like it to be a bit floofy, sticky, outy, floppy. There's some good words for you. We're going that way up. And like I say, I am going to stitch that down closed. Yeah, pleased with that. Okay, has that taken a lot of my time? Not that it matters. So that's 2. See if I get this one done. If I do this one fairly quick, we'll be all right. Okay, so what do I want to use that I haven't so far? What do I want on here, or what have I got left to use up? Because they're not all going in the... Right, I think we should have him. I've inked this, so let's try and use this. Yeah, that's it. I like the plan. I'm just going to put that there like a stamp, if you know what I mean. Just that bit pokey bit off there. I'm going to out glitter it for speed. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't inked around my envelope. There's your train this morning, if you can hear it. Yeah, so we're having the cardinal and the clock, a bit of text. I wonder if we want another flower on it, or it'll be too much. Bit gung-ho there. Yeah, I'm going to use this again. It's not that big a piece. Or just the label. I quite like that label that's sitting there looking at me. Let's have a look. This. Is it a bit much like that? No. I like that. I think I want something a bit more bluey, a bit blue behind it. What have we got in here? Oh, glue on my fingertips. Anything interesting and bluey? Oh, we've got this. I do like these. This is one that I've cut up. No, doesn't go. I just heard a strange noise then. I have no idea what it was. But it was very close. I wonder if it was like glue hissing or something. It's another one of those lovely green ones, look. I wish I knew where I got some of those, because I'd like them in other colours if they do them. I'll have to go on and have a look. I quite like that. And I'm wondering about a little flower. I really like that on there. Yeah, it's very similar to the first one I've done, isn't it? So it's obviously my kind of go-to pattern, if you like. So I'll have to make sure I don't do that too often, but yeah, I like that. Oops. So we're putting this one down. I think we will. We'll put this one down and then I'll have a look at a bit of a flower again. I know I've got one on the first one with this. Or what else? I definitely don't want a butterfly. It's not butterfly weather yet. Butterflies are definitely for summer. Toadstools are a bit autumny, aren't they? Am I stereotyping everything? I just want a little bit of something. A little bit of something. What? Not a label, not a number. I've done the numbers twice. I don't want any more tickets on it. No. I don't want any more text on it. What do I want? Should I just put some fabric on it? Oh, what about this? We didn't do anything with that. Doesn't go though, no. No. Oh, look what I've just spotted here. Do you know what this is? This is a tiny piece that I couldn't bring myself to throw away of handmade glitter paper from Crafts by Kathy on Etsy. Now, she did start doing YouTube videos, but I haven't seen any for a long time, so I'm wondering if that was too much, because I know she struggled for time. Yeah, now I've got to find somewhere to put it, but I do like it. It's not going to be. I'm going to leave that there though, if I do use it. I'm stumped a bit now. I've got stamps, but obviously I've put, that looks like a stamped bit now. You know, as in postage stamps. Do you know what we could have? Oh, that's text. Just bear with me a second. I can find what I'm looking for. Yes. So this is my Edith Holden stamp, floral stamp. You probably can't see anything there, but I'm not going to take it off this. I'm just going to stamp a little bit. Oops, and it stays on. Which corner? I haven't used that corner for a while by the looks of it. Something stuck under it. Yeah, covered in glue, ink now. That didn't take me long, did it? And it stays on. Some words. What does that say? Dearest friend. I didn't even know that was on there. That might be nice on there. Right. Let's just do what I set off to do and put a bit down here. And maybe a bit there. Oh, yeah. And stop at that. Less is more this time, Denise. Put that where I'm not going to stick it in myself anymore. Okay, so I got 3 done. Finally made them different. Let's have a look at them. And as you can see, I barely used any of what I brought, but having a choice is what it was all about, which is going to take me a good 10 or 15 minutes to put away and tidy up, but we had fun, didn't we? Right, just put my lid on everything. Ooh, there we go. So we made this one, the green one with the fancy back. We made the blue one last. I'm showing you the last one first. We haven't put anything on the back of that. I could do the same though and put one of those little tickets on it. Depends if it's going in this booklet, I suppose. And then we made this one, which was a last minute decision, which will be stitched there, an envelope out of some music paper. Yeah, really pleased with those. So if you've enjoyed watching me make them, or you're making them along with me, give me a thumbs up please. Chat to me in the comments, let me know what you're up to. So tomorrow the signature hopefully should be ready to sew in. I definitely will have the cover sewn, and yeah, we may sort the ephemera out ready for embellishing. Okay, Hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.